Ooh, what's good, family? It's your man the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, El Padrino, for holding it down, holding your man the YB down in these dire times, truly peak times, no doubt about it, 100%. So, Chris Eubank Jr. has aired out Conor Benn, punked him. Oh, it's bad right now for Conor Benn. He said, Ben has gone missing in action. If you don't have nothing wrong, then don't hide, you scary ass dude. Wow. Here we go. Here's the actual quotes then. Wow, there's some fire quotes in here as well. I was never told about the first test. Wow. I was never told about the first failed PED test, which is pretty incredible but true. Eubank said, nobody told me that Conor was juiced off his Nelly. Not Conor, not Eddie Hearn. Nobody told me. In the back of my mind, when I found out he was juiced off his Nelly, I hoped it might have been a freak accident or something had gone wrong, a blip. But when you find out there was a second one, you realise that these guys were really out to get me got. Wow. I was never told about the July test. I was never told about the Juice Lie test. I would not have accepted the fight at the start of August if I had known that he had failed a test. By the time I found out it was too late, it was already a bad situation for me and for boxing and fans. Eubank says he has some sympathy for Ben, but says he will have to get himself out of the mess that he's created. I feel bad for the kid. He has really messed up, and he will have to answer for his wrongdoings eventually. He has gone MIA for the last few months, and that says it all, because if you've done nothing wrong, then you don't hide. Before all this, he was all in the video on Instagram every single day. And now, wow, nobody knows where he is. It is a bad look, and he's going to have to man up at some point. This is brutal. Even if, by some miracle, he is found not guilty, everybody already thinks he's juiced off his bonds. A lawyer, a piece of paper, or the King of England can say he's forgiven. It doesn't matter. He is guilty in the court of public deception, and he has to accept that. That's the only way he'll be able to move forward. If he plays the victim and blames contamination and says everyone has it in for him, if he keeps going down that route, then nobody is going to be able to forgive him. Eubank says he's not ready to forgive and forget, but it certainly hasn't closed the door to the fight. There is no forgetting, and I don't know about forgiving, he said. That fight is still probably going to happen down the line. I don't need to have forgiveness in my mind. He is a guy that I will fight at some point. Before, it was all about our fathers. We were fighting to uphold our names and our legacies. But now, it's personal. Now, we have our own story. Oh, stop it. This sounds like it's been fixed. This sounds like it's been cooked up. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, where's that come from? Oh, yeah, this was about our dads, but now we've got... Have you? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what these money-thirsty demons are like? That's put me off now, that bar there has put me off. But then again, why would Conor Benn subject himself for the amount he might make extra? Would you really put yourself out there like that? You just don't know, do you? Is it a cabal humiliation ritual? We don't know. Yeah? It's such a British occasion that it would be a shame to not have it in the UK. If it happens, I will always push for it to be here for the fans, if the time comes. So, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And that's a bit odd as well. What's he saying? Oh, well, I don't want to go to Saudi, but if the Saudis now put the money up because the fight's big enough, because of the profile... Yeah, wait a minute, I'm not being funny here, but no one was talking about this fight being anywhere but the UK. Chris was the only one to mention it not being here. We all assumed it's here. So why is he saying, oh, I'll always fight for it to be here? What's he saying? Is he saying that now it's got a big public, what's the word? It's popping, basically. What's Chris Eubank implying here? Is he implying that, oh, now the event's super duper popping, the Saudis are involved? Because like I said, no one was mentioning it being anywhere else but the UK. So why are you saying you'll always fight for it to be here? We've heard that before. How many times have we heard AJ or Tyson Fury or whoever else say, oh, I'll always fight for it to be here. Next thing you know, it's never here. To be fair, Fury's done more. I think Fury's fought more in the UK than AJ has. So fair play to Fury for what that's worth. But anyway, let's go back to this. Airing him out. So, Eubank said number one. Boom. He didn't know about Conor Benn. About the first failed test. And if he did know, he never would have signed the fight. That is crazy. That's super duper mental. Because we all assumed, Eddie Hearn was, when it first came out, Eddie Hearn was in the video. Oh yeah, everyone knew. Yeah, Chris knew, and Chris was on the phone with Conor on the day, innit? He was giving it all that. Oh yeah, Chris has spoke to Conor already, and innit? Oh, they've no, yeah, trying to smooth it all over. But at the end of the day, man, you can't trust these weird ass people. They're all full of lies. It's like Nigel Benn. That guy, I think his name's Proper Boxing. His videos are fire. Yeah, proper fire videos. Anyway, he leaked a tweet. So basically, you know when Nigel Benn came out and said, oh yeah, Conor failed. That's how we found out. We found out Conor had a first test when Nigel Benn let slip at the presentation evening he was doing. He let slip, oh yeah, we've known Conor since August, and it's all fine with us now. That's when it slipped. Anyway, 2-2s. So obviously, someone on Twitter reached out to Nigel Benn and said, Nigel, how did you know 4 months ago? And then Nigel came back and said, oh, I meant 4 weeks. Cut the cap. Yeah? Stop lying. Can't stand liars, man. Come out and say, listen, I caught myself slipping here. Yeah? I leaked information. Hands in the air. Oops, that's what you should do. I meant 4 weeks. Stop. I can't bear them ones. You know where it's fair enough, yeah, listen. I'm all for a lie. If you can lie and lie well, salute to you. But when you've been caught slipping, man. There's nothing worse, yeah, than someone. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing worse than that. Everyone knows you're lying and you still try and lie some more. That's whack. Especially as a 60-year-old man. Do you know what I'm saying? People are supposed to get to the level or to the age where they say, you know what? My reputation or my dignity is worth more than some little smarmy lie. But these guys, man, these new age guys, these celebrity cabal guys, man, they do anything to protect, to carry on maintaining the fakeness. Yeah? Anyway. The last thing I'll talk about is when Eubank punked him and said, if you don't have nothing to hide, why have you gone MIA? And that's the bottom line here. Where is Conor Benn? Damn, that guy fell off. You know, people talk about people falling off. Conor Benn well and truly fell off. Yeah, proper fell off, man. Do I feel sorry for him? What did it for me was when he started putting out all the Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Oh, that did it for me. You know what I'm saying? When Mr. Brentford Essex started putting out what is it called? They're not called memes. They're not funny, but they're ones there where you put someone's iconic picture and some fake quotes up. That did it for me. That did it. That's how I knew it was a wrap for him. Yeah, when you got a dude like Conor Benn putting out pictures of Malcolm X, you know it's a wrap for that guy. It's a wrap for him. It's been a wrap for him. And the worst thing was the fact that when he got the wrong reaction, he took them down, which made it even worse. It's one thing if you put something up here and you stand on it and you say, listen, you internet goobers don't know me. I've been repping this kind of thing. You don't know me. You know what I mean? I really be getting it like this. Fair play to them. We don't know these celebrities, do we? But the fact he tried something, didn't get the right reaction, didn't get the right public perception, and then took it down, shows you it was just purely a stunt. He wasn't making a statement about how he feels or about what he believes. He was trying something. Ooh, let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get the black vote in. That's what it was for, 100%. It's a well-known strategy. Kanye West talked about it the other day. Yeah, the black vote, 100%. Yeah, let's see what we can do to get the black. Everyone knows the black vote is, or particularly for black people, obviously it's strong. Yeah, and what a lot of these celebrities do, they always know the black vote will be there for them. So these guys, like when Conor Benn's on the up and up here, you ain't see him with no nicks. You see him with all the Towie dons. Yeah, you see him with all the Geordie Shore dons. That's what you see him with. You ain't see him with no nicks. He ain't trying to hang with no nicks, 100%. And that's fine, do your thing. But what I don't like is when these Essex dons, yeah, when they're down bad, they think, let's use the black vote. The black vote will be there, 100%. That's what he tried. And he got slapped for it. And rightfully, got checked. We checked him, 100%. Yeah, the black vote checked him. Checked him quick as well, expeditiously. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I mean, all due respect, Eubank, yeah, who are you fighting? You know what I'm saying? I'm all for roasting Conor Benn, but I just thought for myself, what's this guy doing? Do you know what I'm saying? When are you fighting Canelo? When are you fighting Golovkin? Yeah, never mind, we're all for dragging Conor Trend, but come on now. It's about time you fought someone young and hungry. Demetrius Poo-Poo Andrade in your division, he want you bad. Where you at? Oh, missing, no doubt, 100%. Who's Chris Eubank fighting? Liam Liam Smith. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I've been told you this. Eubank has a fetish for whooping on these B-level British dudes. He loves that. I don't know what it is. He's got some weird little kink for it. Yeah? Trust me. If there's a regional level British dude knocking about, you best believe Conor Benn's sniffing his knickers. What's that? You got Chris Eubank, yeah? When he goes out to the town, yeah, when Chris Eubank goes out on the town, he ain't asking, do you know you got any nice birds knocking around? Chris Eubank's asking, do you know any regional level boxers with a name like Liam McCallum? Yeah, that's what he's asking for, because he's trying to sniff their jockstrap. He loves them ones, isn't it? Liam, like for example, who here's heard of Liam Chiniams? No one. Eubank fighting him. Nah, it's Liam Smith. It's weird, man. The guy's weird. Weird. Especially for the amount of waffle he does. The way he waffles, you'd think he was win, lose or draw. Listen, we know no one can win every fight. But for the amount of waffle he does, you'd think he'd be in there trying to squabble it with the top ones. He ain't trying to do that. Yeah, Chris Eubank is the British regional bum slayer. That's what he does. He loved them ones. Weird ass dude. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell 100%.